from that, and we need to come back into the whole abundance of nature, and besides, like, we know, like, the flowers that essential oils are made out of, they're beautiful. The plants they're made out of, they're beautiful. And crystals are beautiful. And they can make us happy and increase our well-being just by their essence. Like, and that's how we know it's such a precious gift from nature, is because they're beautiful and that attracts us to them. But if we're really wise and we really do our research, we know that everything in nature has a purpose. God gave us the tools to heal ourselves, to protect ourselves, and to just live an abundant life. And so if we look at the properties, we know essential oils have properties. Like lavender is for calming, and the things that make our sea help us breathe, They all have special jobs that they do for us, and that is a gift of nature. Well, crystals also have different properties because they come from nature. They have a particular shape in the way they grow, like the prismatic growth, and it has an energy to it. Because of that pattern, the way that God made the crystals grow, they vibrate at a certain resonance. Everything, this wood has energy. It has a resonance. You and I, we have like our magnetic field. We have energy. It's our electromagnetic field. It's been scientifically proven. So, albeit it might be a small, tiny vibration that, if we pick up a crystal, some of us might not feel the vibration, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Like, we sometimes can't feel God or see God, but we know He's there. And so this is just another gift that God's given us in nature that we can use. And so you have to, like we did with essential oils, when we started researching and learning, we learned what plants do which jobs. And we can do that with crystals as well. We can see, okay, this crystal is cut in this way. It has this prismatic pattern, therefore it has this energy. Like rose quartz is good for healing the heart. Tiger's eye is good for, it gives you a vibration of courage, and even if like you don't believe like in the vibration part of it, we can use that in gratitude as a gift that nature has given us from God to just remind us of things, if for nothing else. Even if you think the whole vibration is hooey, that beauty and that aesthetic from nature is not an accident, and it can be used. And the wise people know, how to use it, just like we use the essential oils. So, I want to read, it says, why would you pair oils and crystals at all? And this comes from that Whimsy and Wellness that Morgan was telling me about. She went to the conference and they had a booth set up, and she brought me back those roller bottle lids. She brought me amethyst and rose quartz, I believe. And so that was like her awakening, like, oh, this is a thing, so she was like, hey, this sounds, because she knows I collect crystals, I love crystals. So she opened my eyes to it, and so I really recommend you look on their website, Whimsy and Wellness. And I will send you, if you've given me your email address, I'll send you my presentation.
I told her Whimsy and Wellness is you in a nutshell.
It's so me. I'm so whimsical, am I not? So I have a lot of links, like Whimsy and Wellness, and different blogs and stuff. You can get more information. And I meant to print those out, but I didn't. So I'll email them to you. But I want to read this to you. It says, why use crystals with your essential oils at all? It says, here is the simplest explanation. Though much more research can be done on the subject, many people believe in the healing energies of crystals. Humans are made up of energies that are constantly changing. These are based on our moods, our behaviors, our surroundings, and I'll add like our diet and stuff like that. Crystals also give off energy, as does everything in nature. But because of their crystalline structure, their energy is constant. So, because of that, they can help us to rebalance our own energies. So, I'm going to pass this around and y'all can look at it. On the back, it says like blue calcite restores balance, and it's the stone of trust and communication. Amethyst protection, balance, confidence. So, y'all can look at that. Make notes, ma'am. And so, I'm just going to, that was my in general spiel. Thank you. I never can say that. So this is the presentation that I made that I'm going to be emailing to you, and it's also there on the. I'm going to move to this side. Sorry. It's also on the computer if y'all want to watch there. So it says, how do I use crystals with essential oils? Just like when we all began with essential oils, there's so much information and research to do in order to become familiar with using different oils for various purposes. It is the same with crystals. The more knowledge we can gather on the properties of crystals and their uses, the more comfortable we'll feel using them. So the benefits of using crystals with essential oils. So crystals are believed to have their own natural vibrations, like I said, because of their structure. So their energy can be felt by a lot of people. Different crystals have different vibrations and various types of energies, as does everything in nature. These properties have been used in many cultures and practices for centuries for wellness. Since ancient times. So we all know the amazing health and wellness benefits of essential oils. Therefore, it just makes sense that these two gifts from nature, from God, can be used together to empower each other and increase each other's potency. And let me just say about the potency there. If you really, there's so many oils, like Morgan said, that can be used for just an insane amount of uses and things. But one of them is really rosemary. Like, rosemary is the go-to. It's the cure-all. It really just does so many amazing things. And so the crystal kind of counterpart to rosemary would be the clear quartz. It has like the powerful vibration that can enhance the energy of anything you pair it with. So like if you want to really enhance the property of your RC, if you've got a cold or something and you want to clear those, airways, you put some clear quartz with it, and it's just going to amplify that because of the way it vibrates. So that's pretty cool. Can you hold up the quartz, Melissa? Is it there? There it is.
There it is.
Y'all can pass that around. So that's clear quartz, and it is the rosemary of the crystal world.
Okay, cool.
It is amazing. It does it all. All right, so second page. Crystals and essential oils are beautiful and pleasing, like I said. Their presence changes the atmosphere just because of the beauty of them. And the essential oils improve aromatically. They also significantly increase the positive energy and vibration in subtle ways. And because it's so subtle, people tend to say, oh, that's just hooey. They don't take the time to really feel it. But isn't that like how God and nature works? Like, it's subtle. A lot of times you have to slow down, and you have to really allow yourself to feel it. So crystals make gorgeous decor, and of course I know a lot of people, small crystals can be placed in your pocket, you can put them in your bra, you can put them by your computer keyboard, and I tell you, there's some crystals that can actually like counteract the electromagnetic wave of the harmful waves of the computer and stuff to kind of counteract that.
So we're getting from our cell phones, from everything.
Yes.
We get a little bit of traces of
Right.
things that are harmful.
That's what I'm trying to say. And there's crystals that can
Guard against
vibrationally guard against that. So that's cool. And of course, you know, we have crystal jewelry and everything. So just having a crystal near you allows us to share its energy. So it has, you know, well-being effects. I don't want to read all of this. Okay, this is what I want to talk about. I'm not just going to read it. So you have to do your research, like just like some essential oils should not be ingested. Like a lot of the citrus essential oils are photosensitive, so if you put them on and you go in the sunlight, you can get a rash. You know, you might be allergic. Just along those lines, also, not all crystals are safe to pair with anything water soluble. So, like, if it's tumble stones are much safer because they, like, there's a less chance of them, like, breaking off in the oil and that kind of thing, or breaking down their structure in the oil. And so you don't really want to use like raw crystals. Tumble stones are better, but not all tumble stones are safe. Like Melissa, can you find the tiger's eye? Tiger's eye should never, ever, ever come in contact with anything that is going to be put on your skin or ingested because it is toxic. It's beautiful and it's good for courage, and like you could carry it and you could use it alongside essential oils, but you don't want to do anything having to do with your body because it is toxic. Like Morgan said, if we put something on our skin, it enters our bloodstream. So the toxic effects of the tiger's eye, even if you like made an oil and put it in there and put it on your skin, it could be toxic. So do your homework. Be smart, as with anything. So that's just something to watch out for. And Melissa, if you could find one of the like raw, like not tumbled stones and kind of show everybody, those are the kinds you do not want to put. Like the titanium, the druzy, anything like that that isn't tumbled is not safe because it will break down in the liquid.
So that's why they rounded these off for the rollers.
Yes. They're tumbled. Those are two that are safe. Like a lot of people even will make like crystal elixirs. Like you have like the water bottles. You see they have the crystals in it because the vibration affects the water. And so those are safe. Like amethyst, rose quartz. They're safe to like make an elixir out of, or you know, you don't ingest the crystal, but you can ingest.
These two are the common ones, right? You said rose quartz was like the rosemary.
Yeah.
And amethyst is pretty common as well, right?
Yeah, super. Super duper, very common. Amethyst is so good for so many things. So yeah, here are some, and this is not an exhaustive list, and I'll pass this around too, and it's on the screen. But agate, chalcedony. Melissa, am I saying that right?
Agate. I don't know.
Agate, yeah, chalcedony. Anyway.
We're with you, just carrying on.
Yeah, you got me, sure.
The names of crystals
I can't
be hard.
pronounce those.
So dolomite, you do not want to add to essential oils. Gypsum, halite, onyx, opal, and turquoise, and that's just a few, you know, that you don't want to. So.
Which is probably why turquoise is jewelry.
Yes.
You know, and
yeah,
not with
you can use it that way.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. So let's just talk. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about some of. I'm not going to read it all. I'll pass it around. But like amethyst, it's a good overall stone. It can be used for protection, balance, and health of confidence. So some good oil pairings for amethyst are clove, cypress, frankincense, and sandalwood. Let's see. Clear quartz is the ultimate healer. It amplifies whatever energy or intent is programmed into it. And the oil pairings are all of them. So it's just good. Crystal,
clear quartz.
Yeah.
The rosemary.
Yeah, the rosemary of the crystal world.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yep.
Yes.
So garnet, and I have some garnets here today. It's a positive stone. It's uplifting. It inspires love and devotion. And some oil pairings for it are frankincense, lemon, orange, jasmine, and ylang ylang. Did I say that right?
That's it. Yeah, ylang ylang. That's in the perfume that Cleopatra used.
Really? Sam, my kid always corrects me on that. I don't know how I say it.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Carry on.
you got me. You trust whatever I say, huh? All right, so it's good for
We don't have to
wisdom.
pronounce it to know it's there.
It's
That's
there,
right.
right? Yes, just like we don't have to feel the vibration. So it's good for judgment, desire for knowledge. It's the stone of truth. And some good oil pairings for it are spruce, jasmine, frankincense, lime, and basil. So I will pass this around, and when we do our DIY sample, you might want to refer to that to make yours. So pass that around. Let's see what
I have a question if you don't
Yes,
mind.
I would love to
Okay,
take
well, a
questions.
lot of people have
Here's
been
one.
using jade rollers for their faces.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing that jade has something to do with like your skin and like invigorating maybe. I was looking
Yeah.
at there was a certain jade on this list. It wasn't didn't just say jade, it was green jade. It
Okay.
said invigorating, motivating, love and passion, but invigorating with your skin, wanting to make something about the vibrations then with like the Young Living skincare
Oh.
that they're using on their faces.
They could pair. Oh, my
Frankincense
gosh.
probably. I think they use frankincense
Yeah.
with it.
Frankincense
So that's what I was
is
gonna ask you if you've heard about the jade
good.
rollers.
I have not.
Because they're made, it's
They have
rollers
that
made of
Marshall's
jade.
really cheap. I
Do
saw them
they?
yesterday.
Oh, you
Like
gotta tell me
$7.
these things.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so
Okay.
some of my friends are, I hadn't got one because we don't know about this. I'm new to
Right.
this
Well,
game.
now you
But
know.
I heard about it and I was like, they were using it with like coconut oil or something, I think, or with frankincense oil, with frankincense, which of course is good for your skin.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and probably myrrh as well, but I don't know. So you
Yeah.
might look into the jade roller and what oils would get used
Yeah.
with it.
Ooh, I'll research that and I'll email
And then you
y'all.
could fit into your beauty routine.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
So that's when I
Thank
thought
you.
about using crystals. That's the only like example I knew of that.
How to do
Yeah,
that.
how to use them.
Yeah.
Or I just kind of how to
Right.
use it. So heard about it.
This is a new idea.
Yes, it is.
So, and you have to do your research as with anything. So, this is a good quote by Nikola Tesla. It says, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So, just keep in mind that everything does have that energy that we can tap into. So, the result of pairing two such harmonious energies from nature can be truly life-changing. We are, in essence, taking the energies found within a specific crystal and matching that to the frequency and vibration of the oil to achieve a targeted result. So, let's see. Here's some ways that we can pair the two. So, like we said, you can get the roller bottles with crystal shards inside, and that's what we're going to be doing today for our DIY. I've got little crystal tumble stones. And then you could get the roller bottles with the crystal roller balls like Melissa Morgan got for me from Whimsy and Wellness.
Yeah, you can order them on their website, but that's one way is they tumbled it and put it into the roller top that snaps
Actually,
in.
Isn't that the coolest thing,
Yeah.
y'all?
So you just snap it into the ones you order off Amazon or wherever, your
Yeah.
roller bottles.
Right, and there you go.
Small.
Yep, so smart. You can actually put crystals inside your thieves spray. So like clear quartz or something, you could put it in there. You could put crystals and oil broom or linen spray together. And actually I've got that in our giveaway. It's a little like, it's a grounding oil. I meant to do the spray, but it's got some.
We have a piece cleaner.
Yes, put it in there, put it in there. It will definitely. So you can use also, we have like the massaging oils and stuff, or you can make your own massaging oil. You know, they have the smooth ones. You can use them to roll and massage.
That reminds me of the stone massages. Massage different stones on your
Yes,
face.
yep.
That's probably
See?
something way to
It's
use
the
this.
same thing, yeah, but with crystals.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. So, and then I talked about crystal elixirs. You can infuse your drinking water with the properties of safe, non-porous crystals. And you could pair it with your favorite vitality oil. But you gotta research safety precautions first. So, and you can simply keep a crystal by your stove when you're cooking with your favorite vitality oil. And just the energy will be in the air. And then, guys, just use pink Himalayan salt because it's a crystal.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is a crystal.
So we cook with crystals.
You're already doing it. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
cool.
here you go. And then this quote by Albert Einstein is really cool. It says, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. So Albert Einstein knew. So that is all I have. Does anybody have any questions? Any thoughts you want to add to it?
I think it's very interesting, so thanks.
Yes,
for
you're
that.
welcome. You're welcome. So let's eat, and then we can do our DIY and
Yeah, so what,
just hang out and have fun.
yeah, and so we can talk like, how we actually